Hey, Adam Weddle here. I have started a path to success and personal growth, and I decided I want to start making some short videos to share some of the little bits of information that I am learning as I grow. So, here recently I watched a video and wanted to share some of the little tidbits that I learned from it. It was about the 3P Secret: patience, persistence, and prosperity. So, I mean, I live here in America. I don't know, if everybody watching this is necessarily going to live here in America, but I do. And I know that the American culture is one of immediate gratification, immediate results. When we get sick, we want to take a pill and make it all better. When we start a diet, we expect ourselves to start losing 10, 15 pounds in the first week. And when that doesn't happen, we think that whatever we're trying isn't working. We want easy, quick rewards. And so if you've ever started a diet or started a business or decided you wanted to learn something new, like a new language, and it wasn't going as fast as you expected, and maybe you gave up because of that. And something that I think we all need to realize is that we need to have patience and persistence, and when we have those two things, the prosperity comes when we least expect it. If you've ever started a diet or a workout plan and stuck with it and pushed through that first couple of weeks, you know that after 4 to 6 weeks, when your body's had time to make that shift, then the weight starts just dropping off a lot faster. When you started a new language, for instance, it's like at first it's slow going. You're having a hard time learning the words that you're supposed to memorize because you're not learning to put them together into phrases. And then after a month and a half, you're starting to put them together in phrases that they've started becoming repetitious, and all of a sudden things start clicking and you're able to start putting together sentences. You think about our kids. If you have kids, when they're learning to walk, we don't tell them after a week or 2 weeks or even a month, if they're not walking without help, that, well, they're just not going to get it. We keep pushing them and pushing them until they succeed, until they walk. And I think part of the problem with us as adults is that we don't have our parents there anymore telling us to get back up on the bike and keep going. That it just takes practice and experience to learn how to do things right. So when we don't have somebody there pushing us like that, we just give up and move on to the next thing and say it's not working. When things get a little too hard, we don't want to push through that pain to get to where we're going. Now, I say that with a caution. If you're working out and you're starting having, pain while you're working out, please stop. That means you're going to hurt something. But by all means, you get that post-workout, can't walk, muscles ache. You got to push through that. That's your body telling you that you haven't done this in a while, and with time and practice, that will go away too. Eating healthy is hard. You got chocolate everywhere, got McDonald's on every corner, and all that stuff tastes good. And so it's very hard to push through that. But one last tip that I'll leave in regards to this, just remember, 7 weeks makes a habit. So if you can push through and do something for 7 weeks, it will become a habit. And just because you fall off the horse for a day or two, don't let that discourage you and make you give up. Just like, when you fell off your bike, you got to get up and get back on that bike. You you know, eat bad one day doesn't mean that your diet's over. It means the next day you start back up and keep going. So that's all. Happy to hear any comments or questions that you might have in the comments. Thanks a lot.